Hello everyone, I'm for Figure Reviews and I'm back at you guys with another figure review, and today we are here with Marvellegends Spider-Man 77, and here he is. Now before we begin the rest of this review, if you like the content I make, please like and subscribe, it really goes a long way. Anyway, that being said, here is the figure. If my voice sounds off, I'm a little bit under the weather, so that's why. But I like these lenses a lot. I don't know. It just feels super 80s. It's just kind of funny. Um, I don't know why they have a port in the back. It's a little weird, but okay. Yeah, not a bad looking figure, but not the coolest figure either, if I'm being honest. Also no butterflies, which is a bummer. Yeah, that's a little lame, Hasbro. Like, not gonna lie. Yeah. But that's the figure up close. Now let's take a quick look at their accessories in just a bit. Alright everyone, so here's the accessory portion. And so first up, obviously, he comes with a separate pair of hands. No whippers, unfortunately, but he does come with fists. So that is pretty nice. You know, just your basic Marvellegends hand sculpt. Nothing really special here. He does come with two like web effects right here. I honestly don't know what you would use this for. Like, I've been trying to find ways to use this, and it just okay, Hasbro, whatever. Yeah. But the part I think is probably the coolest is they give you a string. Yes, people, a $25 figure as a string for an accessory. It's quite remarkable, really. But that's because in a 1977 movie, he shot a web out here, and it was with string, right? So, yeah. But, yeah. There it is. And, yeah. Alright, that's it for the accessory portion. Now let's move on to the comparison portion in just a bit. Everyone, welcome to the figure comparison portion. And first up, we have the Marvellegends comparison. To the left, we have the Marvellegends Spider-Man 2099. I think it's a retro card back Spider-Man 2099. I'm not completely sure. I don't exactly remember. But it's Spider-Man 2099. And to the right, we have Amazing Fantasies 15 Spider-Man, right? Here they are side by side, and yeah, he doesn't look bad. 2099 obviously looks bigger than him, but that's fine. You know, this is still like a really good like size comparison, and he'll definitely fit in with your other Spider-Man in your shelf. So, thumbs up, I guess. All right, on to the next comparisons in just a bit. Alright, we're here with our SH Figure Arts comparisons. Into the left-hand side, we have the integrated suit from No Way Home. And to the right, we have Hobie from Across the Spider-Verse, or Spider-Punk. Right? And yeah, definitely not going to fit in with your SH Figure Arts figures, for sure. But it is really nice to put them next to each other, I'm not going to lie. It's really nice, because it's kind of funny. But yeah, that's it for the SH Figure Arts comparison. Now let's move on to the Mafex comparisons in just a bit. Alright everyone, we are here with our final comparisons. These are the Mafex comparisons. And to the left-hand side, we have the Mafex Venom. And to the right, we have Mafex Spider-Man 2099. And I can tell you right now, as you can see, he might fit and he might not fit. Like, it just depends on how you view it. I think he'd look pretty cool in a shelf with the Mafex, or with Mafex figures, or Mafex comic book figures, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know. You know, I feel like it just fits in better with Marvellegends, genuinely. But yeah, these are the Mafex comparisons. Now, let's move on to the articulation portion. Alright everyone, welcome to the articulation portion. And so, first up, he can move his head up about that much, down about this much, so it's decent, I guess. No real head tilt. He can rotate his arms all the way around. He can do the T-pose pretty comfortably. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, all pinless, which is good. You know, we shouldn't be having pins in the big 2026. You know, standard Marvel Legends wrist peg, ab crunch. Unfortunately, it's not a ball at the upper torso. It's literally just a hinge. They're just so dumb. Like, come on, Marvel Legends. Like, and a swivel at the waist. So, meh. He can kick up his leg about that much. He can kick it back about this much. Thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees. So that's nice. No boot cut, unfortunate. And ankle rockers. Right? Also just fucking go up and down. That's essentially it for his articulation. There's really nothing to it. Right? It's the most bare bones articulation it could have given a Spider-Man figure. Like, it's not even good. They could have at least given him butterflies, but they didn't. Which is insane. But yeah, it's still like a pretty nice niche Spider-Man to have, I guess. But yeah, on to the final review in just a bit. All right, everyone. So for the final review, I give this figure a rating of 5. Honestly, it's a 5. Like, it's good for nostalgia, and it's good for, like, just another Spider-Man on the shelf, I guess. Like, it's different, First live-action Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure. But if I'm also being honest, like, it's just not a good figure. It's really not. And it serves nothing more than just to be another Spider-Man on the shelf. That's all it does. So that's why it's a 5. The accessories are kind of meh. The figure itself is just why. Like, they could have done so much more for this figure and they didn't. It's just so sad. Yeah. This figure is, it's just another Spider-Man on the shelf. That's all it's for. It's not great. It's not a good figure. So yeah, it's a 5. It's a solid 5. It's not higher than a 5. It could be less, but it's definitely a 5. If you guys agree or disagree, tell me in the comments down below. Anyway, that being said, I'm from Figure Review, signing off. See you guys later. Bye.